Right then, hello everyone and welcome. Forget everything you thought you knew about Indian food because today, we're going somewhere truly special. We're high up in the Himalayas, in the breathtaking region of Ladakh, for a culinary journey that will blow your mind. This isn't just about food, it's about survival, it's about tradition, and it's about flavors that have been perfected over centuries. I'm on a mission to uncover the heart and soul of Ladakhi cuisine, from bustling market stalls to quiet family kitchens. So, are you ready? Don't you dare go anywhere. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and get ready, because this Ladakhi food adventure starts right now. Let's get cooking. First up, let's talk about a dish that is the very essence of comfort in these mountains. It's called Thukpa. Now, this isn't just some noodle soup you slurp down and forget. No. This is a bowl of pure, unadulterated soul. And the noodles, my God, the noodles are hand-pulled with a beautiful, slightly chewy texture that you just don't get from a packet. They swim in this gorgeous broth that's been simmering for hours, infused with ginger, garlic, and a secret blend of local spices. You can have it with chicken, mutton, or just packed with vegetables. Each version tells a slightly different story. It's a complete meal, perfectly balanced. It's got your carbs from the noodles, your vitamins from the fresh vegetables, and your protein. If Thukpa is the heart of Ladakhi cuisine, then Momos are its playful, delicious soul. These little parcels of joy are everywhere. And I mean everywhere. You can't walk 10 feet in a Ladakhi market without the incredible smell of steaming dumplings hitting you. They are the undisputed king of street food here. What we have here is a delicate dough rolled incredibly thin, then filled with a variety of incredible ingredients. You've got your classic minced chicken or mutton, seasoned beautifully with onion, garlic, ginger, and coriander. You can have them steamed, the most traditional way, which leaves the wrapper soft, delicate, and slightly translucent. Or you can have them fried, which gives you this incredible contrast, a crispy golden brown exterior giving way to that juicy, steaming hot filling inside. Now for something truly unique, a dish that you will only find here, deep in the heart of Ladakh. This is Skyu. Forget your Italian pasta, your spaghetti, your penne. This is pasta born from the mountains. Skyu is essentially a stew made with little thumbprint-sized pieces of wheat dough, almost like gnocchi. It's cooked directly in the stew, soaking up all the incredible flavors of the broth. It becomes tender, slightly chewy, and incredibly satisfying. The stew itself is a beautiful medley of root vegetables. Potatoes, carrots, turnips, whatever is available from the earth. Each spoonful is a perfect combination of the soft, doughy skyu, the tender vegetables, and the savory, aromatic broth. It's comfort food at its absolute finest. Right, let's talk about bread. But not just any bread. Forget your sliced white loaf. This is Tingmo, and it's a thing of beauty. I mean, just look at it. It looks like a cloud. It's a steamed bread with Tibetan origins that is the perfect companion to almost every savory Ladakhi dish. The magic of Tingmo is in its structure. It's made from a simple wheat flour dough, but it's the way it's shaped and steamed that makes it so special. When it's steamed, these layers separate slightly, creating these incredible pockets of soft, pillowy bread. It's the perfect vehicle for flavor. You take a piece of this beautiful spongy bread and you dip it into a rich, spicy mutton curry or a vegetable stew. It soaks up the gravy like a sponge, delivering all that amazing flavor straight to your mouth. It's the bridge between you and the incredible sauces on your plate. Okay, now for something completely different. This is a food that will challenge your perceptions. It's called Chhurpi, and it's a traditional Himalayan cheese made from the milk of a yak. But this isn't like any cheese you've ever had before. Forget your soft brie or your crumbly cheddar. This stuff is rock hard. There are two main types of Chhurpi. There's a soft variety, which is used in cooking, particularly in savory dishes and momo fillings. But the one that's really fascinating is the hard Chhurpi. It's made by pressing the whey, removing all the moisture, and then drying it in the sun or over a fire for weeks, sometimes months, until it becomes as hard as a stone. So how on earth do you eat it? Well, you don't bite it, that's for sure, unless you want an emergency trip to the dentist. You put a piece in your mouth and you let it sit there, slowly softening with the warmth in your saliva. It can take half an hour, sometimes even longer, for it to become soft enough to chew. It's a slow-release snack, a bit like a savory, cheesy hard candy. It's something to keep you going on a long trek through the mountains. Right, let's talk about the national drink of Ladakh. Forget your lattes and cappuccinos. Here, it's all about gur chai, or butter tea. And let me tell you, this is not your average cup of tea. If you're expecting a sweet, milky brew, you are in for a massive shock. This is tea like you've never experienced it before. It starts with strong black tea leaves, often a brick tea from Pemigal, which are boiled for hours to create a super concentrated infusion. This dark, bitter liquid is then poured into a special wooden churn called a chandong. Then comes the magic. A generous lump of yak butter and a good pinch of salt are added to the churn, not sugar, salt. And then it's churned vigorously until the whole mixture is emulsified, creating a thick, creamy, almost soup-like beverage. The result is a pinkish, frothy liquid that is served steaming hot in small bowls. In Ladakh, offering a guest a bowl of butter tea is a fundamental sign of hospitality. Your bowl will be constantly refilled until you place it upside down to signal you've had enough. We've talked about the hard cheese, Chhurpi, but let's dive a little deeper into the world of yak cheese because it's a crucial ingredient in Ladakhi cuisine. The yak is an incredible animal, perfectly adapted to this high-altitude environment, and its milk is a precious resource. It's richer and higher in fat than cow's milk, and it produces a cheese with a flavor profile that is completely unique. It's, the taste of the wild, high-altitude pastures. There's a softer, more crumbly version that is used extensively in cooking. It has a strong, pungent flavor. Think of a very mature, gamey parmesan, but with its own distinct character. You'll find it grated into stews like Skyu, where it melts slightly, adding a creamy texture and a tangy kick. It's a key ingredient in the filling for certain types of momos mixed with spinach or other greens. After all that savory, salty, and cheesy goodness, it's time for something sweet. And when it comes to sweet treats in Ladakh, one thing stands above all others: apricots. This region is famous for its apricots. In the summer, the valleys are filled with trees just absolutely laden with these beautiful golden orange fruits. They call it chuli here, and it's not just a fruit, it's actually a symbol of life and abundance in this otherwise stark landscape. For centuries, Ladakhis have been sun-drying these apricots, preserving the summer's bounty to provide sweetness and energy through the long, harsh winters. These dried apricots are a staple snack, but where they truly shine is when they're transformed into the most incredible jam you've ever tasted. Ladakhi apricot jam is pure, unadulterated sunshine in a jar. It's made with just the fruit and a little sugar, nothing else. No artificial pectin, no preservatives. It doesn't need it. The flavor of the apricots is so intense, so vibrant, that it speaks for itself. It's spread thickly on a piece of warm Khambir bread for breakfast, a simple yet perfect start to the day. This isn't just jam, it's a jar of Ladakhi sunshine. We've had the soft, fluffy Tingmo, but now it's time to meet its rustic whole wheat cousin. This is Khambir, the traditional everyday bread of Ladakh. This isn't a light, airy bread. This is a proper, substantial bread with character. It's a fermented whole wheat bread, shaped into a thick, round, disc-like loaf. It has a distinctive, slightly tough crust and a dense, chewy crumb inside. It's typically cooked on a heavy iron griddle or tawa over an open fire, which gives the crust its characteristic brown, almost charred spots and a wonderful, slightly smoky flavor. It's the perfect partner for the famous Ladakhi butter tea, gur chai. You break off a piece of warm Khambir, you dip it into the salty, buttery tea, and you let it soak up all that goodness. Khambir is a staple food, baked fresh in Ladakhi homes almost every day. It's more than just bread. It's a symbol of home and hearth. It's the smell of a Ladakhi kitchen in the morning. But it's not just for breakfast. A thick slab of Khambir is the perfect accompaniment to any meal. It's used to scoop up thick stews, to eat with vegetable curries, or simply spread with a generous layer of that beautiful apricot jam. After a journey through all those robust, savory, and salty flavors, we have to end on a high. And what better way to do that than with a beautiful, elegant, and incredibly fragrant dessert? This is Phirni. It's a creamy rice pudding, but it's a world away from the stodgy school dinner stuff you might be thinking of. This is sophisticated, it's delicate, and it is the perfect soothing end to a Ladakhi meal. The secret to a great Phirni is the rice. It's made with ground basmati rice, which is cooked slowly, very slowly, in full-fat milk. This slow cooking process allows the starch from the rice to release, thickening the milk into a luxuriously smooth and creamy consistency. But what truly elevates Phirni from a simple rice pudding to a dessert fit for royalty is the aromatics. It's delicately flavored with the king and queen of spices, saffron and cardamom. It's traditionally set and served in small, shallow earthenware bowls called shikoras. These clay bowls are porous, so they absorb some of the excess moisture, making the Phirni even thicker and creamier. Often it's garnished with slivered almonds and pistachios, adding a lovely bit of texture and crunch. This dessert is a masterpiece of subtlety. It's a beautiful, fragrant, and utterly delicious way to say goodbye to the flavors of Ladakh. What a stunning finish. And there you have it. 10 incredible dishes, 10 incredible stories from the top of the world. What an absolute journey. From the soul-warming Thukpa to that delicate, fragrant Phirni, Ladakh has completely blown me away with its culinary genius. This is food with heart, food with history, and food that is born from this incredible, breathtaking landscape. I hope you've enjoyed this adventure as much as I have, and I hope it's inspired you to look beyond the ordinary. Now, I want to hear from you. What a journey! Did any of those dishes get your mouth watering? Have you been lucky enough to travel to Ladakh and try any of this amazing food yourself? Get down in the comments section and let me know. Tell me your favorite, tell me what I missed, share your stories. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible trip through the flavors of Ladakh. It has been a true privilege to share it with you. If you love this food adventure and you want to see where I'm heading next, then do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. There are so many more flavors to discover, so many more stories to tell. Until next time, stay hungry, stay curious. Cheers!